Hello everyone, this is Dr. Alex Avila with Invincible You, living with passion, purpose, and power. I'm an author, psychologist, and speaker. And every week we talk about how to live invincibly, how to achieve your greatest dreams in your finances, career, relationships, and health. And we're branching off from our sister podcast, Love University, which we talk about relationships, love, both internally and externally. And our topic has been the invincibility imprint, the roadmap to inner and outer success. In other words, how to achieve your highest potential in all areas of your life, starting with your internal aspects, your thoughts, your feelings, the way you react to things in life in a positive and powerful way. So the invincibility imprint is a part of your brain that has positive thoughts, optimism, gratitude, joy, and courage. And it's imprinted. It's actually a permanent record in your brain, and you can develop that record. And today in part 2 of the invincibility imprint, we're going to talk about some of the techniques and strategies to get to that point. The first technique is called the blast-off mentality. The blast-off mentality is when you exert all of your psychological energy to burst through initial obstacles until you attain a free-flowing momentum to achieve your goals. Think of a rocket ship that exerts a lot of energy to escape from the Earth's gravity, but once it has done so, it needs to expend less energy to keep going. In the same way, you need to escape from your own negative mental gravity, those negative thoughts of fear, regret, and sadness. To do so, you need to expend all of the energy you have at the moment to get beyond that point of resistance. Once you've done that, you will be much lighter and capable of going much further with less energy and force. In essence, you become self-propelled. Your future successes will create invincibility imprints, positive thoughts and habits that give you the motivation, drive, and energy to go even further in your self-transformation. When you get past the mental gravity of your old self-critical thoughts and emotions, you will create a self-perpetuating cycle of excellence and accomplishment. You will be able to blast off into the new space of your transformed self as you reach new heights of self-development and self-mastery. Here are a few strategies to help you create the blast-off mentality. Do microtasks. Aim to do things more efficiently by applying short bursts of energy to your daily tasks, whether it's paying bills, handling email, or shopping. For example, divide tasks into bite-sized or smaller tasks, microtasks, that you can do in a shorter period of time. If you hate doing paperwork, give yourself 15 minutes on a particular day to handle some papers. In the short time slot, you may have just enough time to organize the materials and get them ready for more processing. In this way, the mere starting of the task will give you momentum to do more next time. Focus your energy on the most important thing. Don't dissipate your energy. Avoid wasting your energy and time on low significance activities, such as watching TV excessively or randomly surfing the net. Focus instead on the most important purpose you have, whether it's your relationships, mental and physical health, or career business goals. Pick one thing you want to accomplish each day and place all of your attention on meeting your goal. When you have an undivided mind and heart, you can harness great power for whatever you want to do. When you're in the flow, keep at it. There will be times when you will be in a state of flow, a relaxed and enjoyable state of mind, in which you're completely absorbed in the task at hand. In this flow state, you lose your self-consciousness and concern about time. You become completely immersed in what you are doing. You and the activity become one. Strive to stay in the flowing mindset for as long as you can. Find a place where you can work or do your activity without interruption. Turn off your cell phone and devices. Resist the temptation to check your email or text. When you are able to create a blast-off mentality, you will accomplish much more in a shorter period of time. Aim to maintain this high level of momentum as long as you possibly can, and you will achieve maximum results. Another important technique to develop your invincibility blueprint is to master the art of completion. Many times you may get in the habit of leaving things unfinished. As a result, your subconscious mind creates a pattern of thinking that you will not complete things. In this way, your mind reinforces your half-hearted attempts to finish tasks, and you may give up when you are getting close to completion and fruition. The solution lies in one very simple discipline. Finish what you start. Go home and finish that important task that you started weeks, months, or even years ago. Complete one important task that you have been putting off, such as calling someone, sending an email, or finishing an important project. Perhaps you've been afraid of the consequences of the task, or you've been concerned about your ability to complete it or to do it well. The reason you didn't do it doesn't matter. What does matter is that you're now willing to take the extra step to internalize the finish mentality. With this finish mentality, you're telling your subconscious mind, if something is worth starting, then it is worth finishing. Consequently, as you complete important tasks, you will have more mental discipline to complete future projects. In the process, your efficiency and sense of satisfaction will skyrocket. The last important concept is recognize that action is distilled intent. You may know people who talk a lot, but do little of what they say they will do. They scatter their words aimlessly like seeds on shallow ground, never quite translating their words into action. To become a person of invincibility, whose words become reality, you need to understand a crucial principle. Action is distilled intent. In other words, your action or behavior is what matters in the end. It's not what you say you will do or what you think about doing. It is what you actually end up doing that counts the most. Something is distilled when it is reduced to the essential elements. A person may say 1 million words over the course of their lifetime, but they may do little of what they say. To find out their true intent, you need to get down to the essence of what they actually did, which usually boils down to a few words. I did it or I didn't do it. Let this sink in for a little bit. You may intend or want to do something. You say, I intend to lose weight, quit smoking, go back to school, or complete a creative project. To intend is the same as saying the word try. Throughout our lives, we intend, try, or think about trying many things. However, what we actually do is the purified part of that intent. Its essence boiled down into a few words. Either I did what I said, or I didn't do what I said. Either I quit the bad habit, or I didn't quit the bad habit. Either I achieved my goals, or I didn't achieve my goals. A lot of the time, the person who talks a lot doesn't follow through with actions based on their earlier words. Instead of excellence and accomplishment, they have excuses for why they didn't do something. Instead of results, they have reasons for why they didn't complete the task. A teacher asks the student a simple question. Did you do the homework? Either the student says yes and turns it in, or they have a multitude of excuses for not doing it. My dog ate the homework. The wind blew it away. I overslept, and so on. In the end, only the student's action or inaction is a strong indicator of their intention to do the homework. Of course, sometimes life can interfere and create actual emergencies and unforeseen circumstances that prevent you from accomplishing your intent. But here we're not talking about exceptions. The majority of the time, it's not unexpected circumstances that block you from accomplishing what you intended to do. It's your own self-defeating thought process that prevents you from achieving what you set out to do and what you had the capacity to do. Think about this concept the next time you hear people promising things to you. Only through their actions do their words have meaning. One person says thousands of words, but only acts on a small portion of them, if any. Another person, an invincible mind individual, says fewer words, but acts on nearly all of them. That is the person of true power. The invincible mind person focuses on their words as they speak them so that they say what they mean and they do what they say. The same principle applies to you. Ask yourself, how many of the words that I express with great fervor do I act on? Do I really want a great relationship with my ideal partner? Do I really want to get in great shape and have excellent health? Do I really want a career or business that I'm passionate about? Do I really want to create the social life and family life that I desire? And do I really want to improve my mind and achieve a state of consistent happiness? If the answer is truly yes to all of these questions, then you will take concrete and persistent actions to reach these goals. If the answer is yes, but, or maybe, then chances are you didn't really have the intention to complete them in the first place. Or if you did have the intention, something got in your way and you weren't able to complete the task you originally had intended. It's true that you can always find reasons for why you couldn't do something. I have bad genetics. People always get in my way. Or I have bad luck. On the other hand, when you take charge of your life with your mind of invincibility, you can always find reasons for why you can do something. I work extra hard. I won't take no for an answer. Or God, nature, or reality is on my side. With a strong self-belief in your ability to do what you say, you will place a great value on keeping your word, whether it is spoken to others or yourself. If you say that you will make a change in your life, or if you want to help others, you will strive to follow through and take action to make your words come true. When you live from a mindset of integrity and commitment to your word, you will not only have more success in life, but you will also feel better about yourself. By translating your words into action, you will have the confidence that you can make good things happen. You are a person who follows through and gets things done. Promise yourself that starting today, you will distill your words into a few simple truths, and then you will act upon them. Tell yourself that you don't have any time to waste with idle words. Life is here now. It may not be here tomorrow. Your distilled words may be something like, I will achieve my potential and actualize my talents, my don, God-given gift. I will make a lasting impact on the world. I will love with all of my heart. I will create financial security for myself and my loved ones. I will be healthy and practice self-care. I will be the best parent, spouse, or friend that I can possibly be. I will leave a lasting legacy of goodness and love. By taking action today on the essential words of your soul's desires, you are building your inner and outer power. You're moving toward the promised land of invincibility, a marvelous place where your dreams come true and your love and passion can be shared joyfully with others. So Invincible You students, your invincibility blueprint is ready. To create it, you need to instill positive, ingrained mental patterns and habits in yourself. You do this by taking small but decisive actions day by day until you establish a mental gateway to success. Instead of contracting your mindset or making it smaller, you expand it as you surpass problems and obstacles to achieve your most treasured goals. In the end, your intention becomes reality and you grow yourself into the person you've always wanted to be. So this week, Love University students, think about going out there in the world and building your invincibility imprint. Do the things that will bring you the most joy and happiness in life. Make sure that there are small tasks, things that you can do to blast off, micro tasks that give you the motivation and encouragement to keep going forward. Master the art of completion. When you start a task, make sure you complete it, whether it's an email, a phone call, a writing project with your hands, or an intellectual activity. It can be small, but it can be very important to you in the long run. And also recognize that action is distilled intent. Make yourself committed to your word. What you say you will do, you do it, and it builds your confidence and ability to achieve more goals. So Invincible You students, if you want to be part of our show, have a show idea, or would like to ask a question, you can reach us at 310-226-8090, loveuniversity.love. Email us at loveuniversitylove@gmail.com. You can like us through our sister program, Love University, at Love University Podcast for Facebook. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram at Love Letter U Podcast. You can subscribe to Invincible You at Podbean, Spotify, SoundCloud, and iTunes. You can follow us at InvincibleU_ on Twitter, or follow us on Instagram at InvincibleUOfficial. So until next time, let's go out and live with passion, purpose, and power. This is Dr. Alex Avila, and this is Invincible You.